Hey everybody, it is that time again for something different. We are starting a whole new segment called Grow Better Weekly. And so it's going to be similar to what we've done in the past, but even better in that we're going to be doing more hands-on tricks and tips to keep you guys growing throughout the year. So our first project, our first question is, how do we know when it's time to bump up a plant that we have in a container into a larger pot? The most obvious sign that it's time to repot is that there will be roots coming out of the bottom of the drainage hole, or holes in this case. It's not happening with this plant. So sometimes we have to take it out of its pot to inspect. And this is where I saw that this plant needed to be repotted, because we have a lot of circling roots around the outside edge, not as much soil as it used to have. So that's another factor. Another way you can tell is if you are watering your plant and the water flushes out very, very quickly. That means that your plant might not be able to get enough water because there's not enough soil in the plant because there's so many roots in the pot, right? So soil or roots, both objects cannot occupy the same space at the same time. So when your roots are becoming root bound, there's more roots to soil. So once we've decided to repot the plant, we want to pick an appropriate size pot. So a pot that's about 1.5 times larger than the pot it's in now. So I have a 6-inch pot and I'm putting it into a pot that's about 8 inches. And that's gonna be plenty of room for this plant to thrive in. If you don't have screen, you can find screen, all sorts of them online. You put the screen in the bottom, you cover the drainage hole, so that way the soil doesn't fall out the bottom. That is the best way to preserve your soil so it doesn't run out every time you water it. Now I want to give this plant a little bit of insulation at the bottom. So I have a little bit of soil here. I'm going to put a little bit in the bottom here first. And then I'm going to take the plant out of its pot. Now I have a lot of these circling roots. And I'm going to use my favorite tool in the whole world, which is a chopstick, just to lightly loosen some of these roots here, because they're all circling around the pot. So I usually start toward the bottom and just loosen them up a little bit. That's going to help them break out of this cylindrical mold that they've grown into. Now, a lot of people get scared when they're messing with roots, and you're going to be fine, and the plant's going to be fine if you just kind of pull away from the plant. Once you've loosened the roots a little bit, go ahead and set the plant in the pot to see if it's going to be at the appropriate height. You want to leave about 1 inch to 3/4 of an inch gap, fill in some soil around the edges. So take your scoop and just gently pour soil around the edges of the pot. Now, if you don't like getting your fingers dirty, this is where the chopstick really comes in handy, because you can gently, I'm not like cramming the soil down, but I'm gently pushing some of the soil down so I don't have any air pockets around the plant. It's very important. Now, just a little bit more soil. And my favorite part, just a little shake at the end to kind of even the soil out across the top, and you're done. Now, watering the plant is also important. So go ahead, take your plant to the sink or the hose if it's outdoors or wherever is convenient, and give your plant a nice soak until the water runs out the bottom, then it's been fully watered. So now we have a plant that's very happy, repotted into a slightly larger pot, and now it can grow and thrive like we expect. Thanks a lot for joining us for this new segment, Grow Better Weekly. Stay tuned for more gardening tips and tricks to keep you guys growing all year round. See you next week.